Good morning, good peoples. Bruce with Targeted Wealth Creation here at you for Granite Shares and two of their indexes, a crypto and Tesla and Nvyy. So let's jump into what they actually distributed. You can see here that I've recounted these for the purpose down here. So you really have the 5 up here, then 4 of them I redid down here so I can show you who's winning between these funds, which all launched on 7/29. But otherwise, before you go, oh, there's a duplicate there. All right, so let's get into the actual payment. So the Tesla fund paid 21 cents, which is 139.25% yield, right? The yield is on the cost. So if we go back over here, probably that'll be a good thing to do right now. Let me make sure I updated all of these prices. I know I did 3 or 4 of them, but it just made me wonder if I did them all. So 2007. So this goes to 1978, and this goes to 2007 for YSPY. I'm not sure I did TQQY. I know I did Nvyy, Xbty Tsyy. I might have missed a couple. Okay, 1878 for TQQY. Okay, Xbty, the crypto I got. TSYY I got. And Nvyy, Nvyy. Okay, guys, so I got them all. So maybe I can't show you, yeah, I can't show you the price but just understand that's why some of them, right? TSYY has 816. So when you pay 21 cents on a weekly, that's why you get such a high yield. Remember, Ulti sometimes down at $5 pays 10 cents and it gets like 80. Um, so these are pretty high yielding, right? It's double. So let's look at their Nvyy, their Nvyy. It paid 46 cents. So you can see the trend here. 21 cents on their Tesla fund, 21, 22, 21, 22, all in the ballpark, right? A little bit into the 25s and 24s, 25, 29, when the price was higher, right? So you have a little NAV decline, but you also have a big payout. So the highest payer percentage-wise was their Coinbase fund, but we'll get there. So 139, 100 yield. We also had on the Xbty 41 cents paid, and that was a 41 the previous month, a 41, a 43, a 45, 44. You get the picture. So that is 100% yield. So the two index funds are the lower paid and the lower yielding, right? 18 and 19 cents respectively. So the Qs from Granite paid 0.18262. The S&P 500 paid 0.19315. So each of those were up about a penny. Um, so you had a 51.03 yield and a 50.54 yield. All right. So Coyy had a nice payment. Let's look at the price of Coyy. It is trading, I almost said 477, but that's the distribution. 1938. It had been 20.59 the week before, but I'm going to check it right now. It's pretty sure I did this one. 19 1955 I have for COYY. Whoops. What did you do there? You went too fast. So this one, then a week ago, should have been a lot lower than 20.59. Yeah, it was 19.38. Okay. That should be bring me up to speed on all of them. Okay. So we have, where was I? I was on Coyy. So Coyy had 1955 as its current price. So that gives us a 152.09. Again, yield on cost. What is yield on cost? It's your, in this case, weekly payment multiplied by 52 divided by the price at the time they declare, right? Which was the close on 9/10. These go ex-dividend on Friday, so you can buy these funds on Thursday, get paid on the 16th next week, which is Tuesday, the day before the FOMC. All right, let's look. Now we're repeating, right? So we've gone through the five, but the reason they're repeating is I like to do a comparison, and let's go take a look at that right now. So if we go back, this is where we can see what's going on. Up here, it's hard to see anything. The Tesla fund, it was the original fund way back in December of 24, right? So that's going on 266 days, which is almost 9 months, right? You're a week away from being 9 months. And your Nvyy fund, two funds here. Well, you want to go the oldest. So Tesla was the oldest, they're underlying. Then you go back, and the first one was the Qs launched in February, which is really only 196 days old. Then 160 days ago, in April the 3rd, they launched their S&P 500. So scattered out over time. So how do you really compare who's doing what? So when I bring them down here, I just say, okay, let's look at 729. I guess I should brought YSPY down here for that, but I hadn't, and I will. So when we look at that, really the winner is Tesla Fund. Um, and it did not pay the biggest distribution, the Coyy Fund did, right? The Coin Fund underlying, but it also had a lot. So the lowest NAV loser is the Tesla fund. And so that has a total return of 90%. Well, it looks high, but what's happening is they're saying, okay, well, in 43 days, you had 923 here. The other ones were 11 and 13 and 21. I mean, Coinbase has really fallen down, right? Because it probably got to its heights in early July or late June and then turned down. Whereas Tesla has kind of been beaten up all during this period when a lot of the other stocks were running to their all-time highs. So that's what I've been saying. That and BABA, if there's a fund, I know Yomax has one, and now I think Roundhill does. Um, but I kind of like that. Those are undervalued major e-commerce players compared to North American valuations. All right, guys. So that's what I got for you. So if you look across these last four and you say equal time without the S&P 500, the big one is the Tesla, followed by Coinbase, then Nvidia, and then the crypto Xbty. All right, guys, this is Bruce with Targeted Wealth Creation. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I know a lot of you guys like Granite. I think there's some good things there. They pay a hell of a lot. They do Navy Road. So if you find one that's a winner, and this is, this is a pretty good fund here. They're TSYY. I think when I did equal comparisons, when Rex had its payouts, it actually won in the Tesla category. All right, guys, I'll let you go. Have a great one. Bye for now.